Here with Adele Onyango and Shafi Weru, and this is Breakfast with the Stars. About 5 minutes ago, I told you if you think your passion is in acting, then you should stick around. And Shafi then asked me a question if, because I said, if you want to be the next Lupita, do stick around. And he said, what about porn? Is that acting? And I was just like...
Yeah, I was like, if I was a porn star, will I be celebrated?
Not today.
But that's not the issue. That was a conversation I was having with her. I don't know why she had to bring it back.
I had to expose you to our guests. So we are joined by Stuart Nash and Mugambi Nthiga, who are some of the powerhouses behind Jesus Christ, the Superstar Round 2. Yeah. Good morning, guys.
Hi.
I was super excited to hear that, Round 2 is happening because we hosted you a couple of months ago before Jesus Christ, the Superstar hits the stage. And we're all like, are Kenyans ready?
Yeah, I remember.
So how did that go?
It actually went pretty well.
Yeah.
The Worries were unfounded. People loved the show. They liked the music. And a lot of people came who actually knew the songs. Some were singing along.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't know, Mugambi, he plays Judas.
Yes.
Iscariot.
Are you still a traitor?
Well, that story doesn't change. We're still doing that same thing.
Yeah. No, for the people who are
still trading.
Haters gonna hate, haters gonna trade.
Okay, for the guys who are hearing about this musical for the first time, Stuart, what do you think is what are some of the shocking plot twists to what they know about Jesus Christ?
Oh my goodness, I'm not sure I should divulge all of those.
Yeah.
But
Jesus dies. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Jesus dies. There are a few parts that are maybe kind of a bit controversial.
Yeah.
It's kind of suggested there may be some relationship between Jesus and Mary, which
might.
But it's not, it's not. It's there if you want to see it. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. It's not. You don't see anything happen. It's just kind of suggested. And maybe they are, maybe they're not. You don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to the audience to make up their minds. And obviously we have Herod is a woman.
Played by Mkamze Motela. Oh my God, fantastic actress.
Brilliant. She was brilliant.
Her bit is like, I think, everyone's favorite.
But the thing is with Mkamze, like when you check out all the roles that she's played from different, TV shows and on stage, when it comes to an evil character,
that's something that comes.
No one brings it out. Mkamze, you need to explain.
She does it pretty well.
She plays a good bit.
Okay, so in the next 3 minutes, we find out when round 2 of Jesus Christ, the Superstar, is going to be coming up for you and I to go and watch it and how you can grab your tickets. But also, I want to know about acting in the 254 and whether there's any progress. How do we take it to the next level? If you're sitting at home and you're just like, I think I'm pretty good at it, how do you move it to the level where you're playing Judas?
You have no idea the number of people seated at home thinking that I can be an actor.
Yeah.
And all I need to do is be given a role and I'll become amazing.
Yeah.
But between Mkamze, Martin Githinji, who plays Jesus, myself,
that's nice. Yeah.
We've been acting for well over a decade now. Still get turned down for auditions.
What?
Still.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm quite shocked at that.
No, we do. And we still, every so often wonder where the rent is going to come from or stay at home all day in our pajamas. But we're still trying to become better actors. Yeah, we're doing the work. We're reading up. We're doing our voice practice.
That's the bit that I want to know.
Oh, man.
That bit.
Yeah.
The preparation time. Because everybody sees Judas and the fanfare around him, but nobody knows, like, Judas didn't just wake up and become Judas, okay?
Wow.
So in the next 3 minutes, we get to that. And if you have any questions, by the way, you can send those to us on Twitter at Kiss100 Kenya. Morning to you. You're hanging out with Adele Onyango and Shafi Weru. We have Stuart Nash and, of course, Mugambi Nthiga, one of the best actors we have in the 254.
Thank you.
And they're here because of Jesus Christ, the Superstar, second round back due to public demand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody wanted to see it again.
On call.
So I'm really excited. It's going to be kicking off this Thursday, right?
Yep.
So where can people get their tickets?
Okay, you can get them online if you email us at info@npa-studio.co.ke.
Okay.
Or you can call us on 0795 715 200, and it's also available on the ticketing platform tickety.co.ke.
All right.
Did I say co here? Did you say co?
CEO.
I just realised that because we say .co.uk all the time.
We're going to be at the Tickety.
Just in case no one had it. tikiti.co.ke.
That's right. And you need to grab your tickets because you all have been preparing for so long, which is something that I find very interesting about the art that is, acting. We watch all of these people in Hollywood and stuff, and somebody will be growing out their beards, someone will be losing weight, so I don't know how long, just to get into character, to look as close as possible to the character they're about to be playing. Is it the same for you, like when you are about to act as Judas or any other role? How do you prepare?
Oh, there's so many things you could do. First of all, I don't think you can portray anyone if you don't really know them. Yeah, you need to grant the character that you're playing respect by getting to know who they are, getting under their skin, and also actually read the material that you've been given, which in this case is the script. Yeah. And then start asking yourself questions like, what is it that they want? What's standing in the way? How do they go about it? What are their expectations of this? In their perfect world, what does the world look like? In the case of Judas, Jesus is this pacifist. He's a peaceful person, and he spreads his message without trying to get under the skin of the Romans. Yeah. He in the perfect world, Jesus doesn't try and fraternize with prostitutes like Mary, and he doesn't bring danger on the 12 apostles. So how does Judas go about trying to get Jesus to pay attention to the fact that we're going to be in trouble? And if he hands him over to the authorities, why does he do that? It's not because he wants to see Jesus killed. It's simply because he wants to quiet this resistance that Jesus is leading in his eyes. So when you start analyzing the script and see these things, then you know how to play it.
Oh my God, like when he's talking, you almost want to sympathize with Judas. You're like, oh, that's it's not so bad.
That's sort of the point.
And then you remember what he did, you're like,
But if you think about it, man, if Jesus hadn't died, then Christianity wouldn't be what it is today. Yeah. Like, we could talk about this for hours.
I know, there's so many...
It's a never-ending story, man.
Yeah, exactly.
However, another thing that I do want to know is, like, do you sometimes get lost, right? Like, so if you play Judas today, and then next week you're Kama, who runs a car wash, at what point do you get, when you turn it on and off?
Yeah, that's a good question as well. This is just my own personal point of view. Yeah. I advocate for rap parties. Okay. Like, at the end of a project, party all that drama away.
I remember you at the last one.
Yes, you remember. Yeah, I don't. I remember little. But I think it's necessary to have closure from the character because once you have done what you have done, put it to rest. Yeah. And then be ready for whatever else. Stay open for whatever the next project is.
Okay, then now you're Mugambi.
Yes, you're Mugambi, and then you're an open, like a blank page next. Again. Yeah. Bring on whatever comes next.
Oh my God. And you mentioned something about voice training. Yeah. Which I found very interesting. Like, what do you mean? What's that about for acting?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, your voice is one of the biggest tools when it comes to acting, man, because you're communicating through that. Even bigger when you're doing a musical. Now, thank God for YouTube and the internet. Yeah. There's like, on your first, like if you type in voice training or voice warm-up, you'll probably get a couple dozen videos. Wow. On your first try. You don't even have to go deep.
To page 2.
Don't get specifics.
Yeah. No, you don't. There's a YouTube tutorial for everything.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're sitting at home and you think you're talented, you can refine that art. Oh my God.
You can say that on radio.
And I was just about to go into Jesus Christ. And now, you know what? We just have to take a break because I don't want lightning to strike the studio, please. On Kiss FM, a very good morning to you. I have Big Kids on the way. No, like the song, okay? But in the meantime, we're hanging out with Mugambi and Stuart, who are here to tell us about the musical that is Jesus Christ the Superstar Thursday. Make sure that you are there. It's running from Thursday until when?
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday. It's Thursday, Friday, 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday.
Fantastic. So you all need to go out and watch this. Trust me. If it's been brought back, it's for a reason. Don't miss it, okay? So and then another thing that I wanted to know, whenever you talk about acting, especially the young people in the 254, yes, they're passionate about it, but they feel like it's a clique. Like there's a WhatsApp group somewhere where auditions, details on auditions or classes are posted about, and you have to be in it to get the info. If you're out, you're out.
Okay. No. Yeah. It's not like that. That is basically we are open to anybody who has got a talent in acting, singing or dancing. Okay. And we have auditions on the 23rd of September at the Kenya National Theatre at 11 o'clock. whatever qualifications you've got are irrelevant.
Yeah.
We don't mind if somebody has never been to school or they have a university degree.
Yeah.
Basically, if somebody can come up and go in front of us and act well, sing well, or dance well, then they'll be in.
That's
it's
all
as
you
simple
want.
as that. Yeah.
And speaking of auditions, Mugambi, you mentioned that you still get turned down.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you got told Z?
That's a good question. No, I can't tell you the first time.
Or the most painful?
Oh yes, no, I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
There was a TV series like a long time ago called Heartbeat FM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had very high production values. The director was British.
Yeah.
And I was gunning for one of the bigger roles.
Yeah.
And they gave it to someone else, and I remember feeling, oh my god. Now the problem is, the person who was coordinating the cast didn't know I'd been turned down. And called me for the first cast meeting. So I show up, and I didn't have a role, and everyone was sitting in a circle saying, "This is my name, this is my role." And then when it came to me, I was like, "Hi, my name is Mugambi, and I think I'm not supposed to be here."
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Oh my
it was
God.
a mistake. It was a mistake.
I can sue.
That's
It was so embarrassing, eh?
Wow.
In fact, the casting person was like, "I'm really sorry. They gave me money for fuel, for bus fare, and so please go." And I even took time off work. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
That is now.
It was embarrassing.
Okay.
That's a Canaan situation.
Yeah, that was.
And you can't petition.
You can't petition that. Yeah.
So how do you even recover from that to show up at the next audition?
So they hadn't finished casting the smaller roles.
Yeah.
So they gave me a smaller role, and then they said, we're
Like
giving
a
you this
Wishy.
role because it's going to become bigger in season 2.
Yeah.
And then there was a cliffhanger at the end of season 1, and I was there. So I'm like, oh my god, season 2, but there was no season 2.
Let me ask you: does it get easier if you've got?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Like handling rejection as an audition.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I must have done so many, well over 100 or 200 auditions in the West End, and it's like you can do like a fantastic show, and then you go to the next one. It's like, no, thank you. But the thing is, what you don't know is what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You might. Okay, so when we do Greece, we're doing Greece in November and December at Kenya National Theatre, and we're just casting that now. Now, Nice is going to play Rizzo.
Yeah.
Now, if we don't get somebody playing Kaniki who works with her, but there might be somebody who's a brilliant singer, but we have to say no because it doesn't work with her or something like that, but you don't know that as an actor.
That's how
you
it
just
works.
think
That's something that has to come out, guys. So if you go for an audition and you're told no, it's not because you are pathetic or you didn't give it your A game.
No.
It's just the role, all right?
Sometimes it's a very subjective process.
Yeah.
It comes down to the role, the chemistry with another person.
Yeah.
There are so many
how
issues.
the casting director woke up that morning.
Yeah.
What vision they have.
For the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's nice to know because somebody out there was like, had a broken heart because they were told no.
Oh, yeah.
I get turned down all the time.
Yeah.
After we did Nairobi Half-Life, I auditioned every single thing I auditioned for a year. I was turned down for.
After
A
Half-Life.
full year.
That was
When
amazing.
Half-Life was out, and people are like, we know your face, but sorry, you can't get the role.
Wow.
God, if I'd have known that, I'd have been harder with the negotiation.
However, guys, in the next few minutes, more about Jesus Christ, the superstar. And of course, one thing that Mugambi did talk about, which was money. Does it have money? Stick around.
They tell me that I play a lot, but I don't think that they play enough. I don't know if I'm right or not. Tell me whoever stops growing up.
Adele Onyango and Shafi, we're with you. And of course, we still have Mugambi and Stuart with us. Remember, this Thursday, Jesus Christ, the superstar is back, round 2. Make sure you don't miss out on it. Where's it, Train? Once you get your tickets, we come down to?
Say that again, sorry.
Where?
I was actually looking at what Mugambi's doing, sorry. Say that again.
So I get my tickets, and where's the show going to be at?
Oh, it's on at the Kenya National Theatre in the main auditorium.
Okay, guys, so make sure you come through for that. And
How much are the tickets?
1,500 bob.
They're 1,500 shillings, yeah. But we have an offer on some performances where you buy 4 tickets and you get a free one. So you get 5 tickets for the price of 4.
So you come through with the whole squad.
Yeah.
That is it. Okay.
Yeah.
So before we leave you, another thing that many people battle with when it comes to jumping into the arts, especially when it comes to acting, and I know, like, you guys offer, you have auditions, but you also have classes, singing, dance, theater, right?
Yep.
Money. Because most parents will just be like, Z, become a lawyer.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, but you know what? I know a number of people who I've come across in this business who their parents have forced them to do something like a degree in finance or banking or something. Actually, I won't mention his name, but a good friend of ours actually did that. He has a degree in finance and worked in a bank for a year and then just couldn't stand it because he's really an artist at heart. And I think if you have that in your heart, unless you have an outlet for it, you're always going to feel frustrated.
Yeah,
that's true. If you're talking about money,